Hi everybody and welcome to Coffee with Craig. As always, lately I have a special guest and I'm really excited to introduce him to you because I'm hoping that he'll join us as part of our Blue House team with Coffee with Craig and Mesquite What's to Come and our live health talk show. We've got a lot going on and I think that this person would be the perfect addition for you to judge for yourself. Here's a quick clip of Michael Hendrix.
Stop scrolling. How's your energy? Let's do a check real fast. When people ask you how you're doing, do you say things like, oh, I can't complain, or, oh, living the dream? Or do you say things like, fantastic, oh, I'm doing great today? Are you giving people a low energy response? Or are you giving people a high energy response, influencing their energy, making their day better? Think about that as you go through your day. Have a great one.
Guess who's here? It's Michael Hendrix.
Michael Hendrix, local realtor.
Realtor and really inspirational. What would you call yourself?
I don't know. I just focus on personal development. I could be a mentor, a friend, really, coach, many hats.
You'll see if you scroll down my Facebook page, you'll see Michael giving morning advice every morning to start your day out, thinking about things you can do to improve your life. I actually have caught myself watching some of them over and over again because they make sense. So what's something you could tell my viewers and tell them right now actually to help them their day be good?
Well, my biggest thing I would say is control the dialogue in your head. I'm big about affirmations, I'm big about gratitude. The first thing I do in the morning is think about what I'm thankful for, and it doesn't have to be the big things, running water, roof over my head, the friends, but really controlling that inner dialogue that you have, because once you start thinking about the good things and focusing on that, you're going to continue to see those throughout the day. That's probably my biggest piece.
I do have a lot of inner dialogue running in my head, and the good thing about your morning advice is it reminds me, just makes you more aware of what you're thinking of and focuses you on things that are a little bit more productive, I think. So tell us about what you do for fun and tell us what you do for a living.
Well, for fun, I do personal development, so I do a lot of reading and I listen to a lot of audiobooks and podcasts. I love working out. I love hanging out with my girlfriend, spending good quality time with that, and playing with plants. I got so many house plants and a ton of plants outside. I love landscaping. For work, I'm a full-time realtor, so I live and breathe real estate. If I'm not doing any of those other things, I love learning and I love helping people getting into either their dream home or their next situation that they're looking for, really.
I think buying a home is the American dream, the quintessential part of American dream, because it's for the first time you can actually own a piece of America and that's your home, and start building your wealth that way, right? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So do you find that your coaching translates and informs you when you talk to a client? Does it make you a better listener? Does it make you understand their needs better and help to service them a little bit better?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with this market, having a positive mindset, being optimistic is very important, because there's a lot of things that are happening with this hot market that you might lose out on a deal, but in all reality, maybe that house wasn't perfect for you, but also, like we were saying, with listening to the people, really finding out what they need and what they're looking for. A big thing that I found in this real estate game, you're not going to sell a house to somebody. You're finding that house that they love and that's perfect for them. So if they're walking through a house and not really liking it, go on to the next one.
It's a tough market out there. There's not a lot of houses available. Kind of why I like being an investor, because sometimes there's a marketplace that's not always obvious to realtors that people can find out about. land contracts is one way of sometimes getting a property by just knocking on a door and saying, hey, listen, would you be willing to sell this house? And they might say, well, it's my grandmother's house. I'm just here mowing the yard and I don't know what to do with it.
Yep.
So it would be helpful to us because the taxes are racking up and we're far away.
Mm-hmm.
So there's ways to do that. I'm just about to let them know some of my secrets. I'm gonna hold on to some of them. Here's the deal. You guys need to keep watching, and here's what I want you to do. If you like Michael here, I want you to go and check out his Facebook page. Now, how can they find you on Facebook?
Just look up my name, either Michael Hendrix, or my Facebook page is M Hendrix Homes, and the same thing on Instagram as well.
And what brokerage are you running, sir?
Keller Williams North. Yep. Keller Williams Grand Rapids North. I love it.
Awesome. Have you done anything in the Muskegon market?
Not yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Hey folks, I bet you if you're looking for a place and you're looking for a realtor and you've been unhappy, check Mike out. He probably would be willing to come out here and help you find just the home you're looking for. And that's phenomenal. Now in terms of, you also mentioned plants. You like plants. Is that a good thing to do to get centered again in your life, to connect with something else besides yourself?
Yeah, I definitely find therapy in it basically, and I've really found myself to enjoy progress a lot, obviously, but the visual progress of plants is like nothing I've ever really seen, because you're actually caring for them, taking care of them, and then you can see how they flourish, or if they don't, then you can see what you got to do differently.
Right. Well, I used to kill a lot of plants. And, you all, if you haven't looked, we're at Blue House Manor here in Muskegon, and we're at 1211 Pine Street. We're in the north part of McLaughlin, over by the downtown area. And I bought an old building, and if you just click down a couple of posts below this, you'll see pictures of it. WZZM is doing a story on it next week, I think at 5 o'clock on Thursday or on Tuesday. I'll let you know, just stay tuned to this Facebook page. But nevertheless, I have a garden in the back of the building, and it was an empty lot full of broken glass, and I kill plants. So I had a good friend show me how to, condition the soil and then, prepare it for a plant, stick it in, and I was certain I was going to kill it. Well, they survived, and they're flourishing right now. So
it was beautiful.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And I think it's a feature that's selling the building. So when you're looking to sell a building, do you give them advice as to the plants of the building or any way to zhuzh up the building in any way?
Yeah, definitely. Curb appeal is super, super easy to up the value. And then obviously there's a lot of things inside that you can do, but I always give little insights of like what house plants to put in where, to try to just liven the place up a little bit, make it feel more homey for them.
I have to share this with everybody. I worked 7 years on this building, and for the most part, this building has always been photographed with no furniture in it. And just because I put in a couch, we're sitting on some chairs that my roommate Klaus donated, and suddenly this building came to life, and I'm having renters line up. I can't get to them all. That's how much they've impressed with this building. So do you do staging or anything like that inside of the buildings when you're...
Not quite yet, I don't, but it is plans in the future I'd like to have our own staging company. That's what my girlfriend really wants to do.
Oh, really?
Yep. She wants to be a stager and interior designer as well as real estate.
Should ever meet Klaus, and you guys have to come down and have a cup of coffee more often. Mm-hmm. Well, I'd love to add Mike to our team of Coffee with Kragers, and also Muskegon What's to Come. And if you saw our live health talk show, I could see Mike talking about, because you like health as well, right? Health and mental health and all of those things.
Yeah, I'm big into those.
So if you'd like to see Mike join our team, what I'd like you to do is write down below, put a heart, put a thumbs up, say we like Mike, he seems like a nice guy, because I think he is. What do you think? Leave a comment below, and please visit him on his Facebook page and get the inspiration I get from him every day. Hopefully we'll see a lot more from him, and it's the weekend, so the weather's really nice today.
Yeah.
Are you getting out and doing anything over the weekend?
Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing a bunch of lawn work, stuff around the house.
I think we all are.
Yeah, absolutely.
The leaves need to come up after this winter. Well, listen, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Keep watching Coffee with Craig. It's great to have special guests like this, and we'll see you on the next video.